あやっていきましょうか。トニミレ物語ね。連続で配信できていない。やってっか。待ってね。ちょっと待って。どういうことや。
In my mind clear, yeah, this just a small shell. Hold up, make sure it's all there. I go to sleep in designer, psych. I go to sleep in yikes. Tell any honor a lie, right? Soon as I left, I got right. This a precision and detail. See, life is a beach, seashell.
それじゃやっていこう。はい。残りのシーズン全部やっていきます。これ終わったら次の移籍先を探します。いろいろ。いやー、フィルディングかなー。ひたすら守備練習。3番セカンド。さあ、ウィリアムなんですが、現在、3割3分5厘で現在首位打者争いを繰り広げています。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Blake Snell gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. He's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 1, the Rays 0. Striding into the box, Tony William, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
William.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there. Hey, wait, take out Tampa. do it. Doing better. Let's do it.
あ、今日4時ぐらいまでやりましょうか。
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball. That's inside.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. In now, Everson Pereira. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. The 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-1. In now for the O's, Michael Tolia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. To the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Hey, one down.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rays are in front, 5-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the speed threat, Tony Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Now get your pitch up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
The center fielder.
Up next for the Rays, Christian Robinson.
Robinson.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
あ、盗塁しちゃった。やべ、4点差で盗塁しちゃった。
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pereira will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. So striding forward now, Jorge Bonifacio.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Leading off the inning, Scott Kingery, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping into the box, Tony William. He singled his last time up. Lays off 1-0. Hansen, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch.
I got the count, 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, get a good one.
Got him.
Oh my goodness.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Hey, here we go.
Now batting, second base.
Stepping in now, Tony William. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Ball that's carrying. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in.
Now at the plate, Greg Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Greg Jones.
Ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to... At the plate, Darryl McMillan.
Now batting, the catcher, Darryl McMillan.
Here's the 1-2. Ball hit sharply towards third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. 10-4, the final in this game. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Blake Snell earns his 8th victory of the season. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. 2 of the best starters around do battle next. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's real easy to see why this guy's one of the top pitchers. His strikeout per 9 ratio is off the charts. What does that tell me? Not
Ôi dồi ôi. Cay cay.
Not only is his stuff good, but when he throws it in the strike zone, he's tough to hit. If he brings his A game, pack up your bats because he's going to punch out quite a few hitters.
Stepping into the box, Tony Williams had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony Williams, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And a look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even.
あ、てか、フェリックスリーグスや見れるんだわ。そういや。やってんじゃん。
At 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for Tampa Bay so far. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Daniel Vogelback waits on deck. And it's fouled away.
Right here, one time.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Now a throw over to first. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. So digging in now, Tony William. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And there's ball 2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Left side, but well foul. So a full count now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch. Come on, big guy, get your
The
pitch.
1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. A
8
couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely.
あかんですよ。ホールドはあかんですよ。山村学園か。
The
山村
2-1
学園勝ったの？
takes a pitch for strike number 2. William leads off first with a pair of outs in the
今年
inning.
埼玉レベル高いね。あ、山梨のか。
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
山梨学院か。山村学園と聖望学園と浦学三強。私学三強。
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
川崎とからもだ。私学4強だ。
A bouncer to the left side.
山学か。
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
YGU か。
Rays strand just the
YGU だ
one.
大学になっ
They
ちゃう。
can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
あと提供が、お、提供いいですね。提供魂。
Ready for another chance? Everson Pereira. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit out toward second. throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
じゃあこの2個はもう確定なんだ。
Stepping up now, Tony Williams.
Now back, second baseman, Tony
First pitch of the at-bat.
Williams.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Behind 0-2 now.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Now
One
a
ball,
fastball here
2
that'll
strikes.
wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
いやー、
2 balls and 2 strikes
加藤
now.
角来てほしい
He
ね。
started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right
大
now.
垣日大7回2年連続じゃん。チレット。
The 2-2.
てか履正社加藤角って2020年の出場校だよね。出場すればね。
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
内容による内容次第じゃでも3位で選ぶ
The
でしょ。
2-2 one more time.
去年問題あったもん。
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready for another shot now.
Now
Tony
back,
Williams.
second
He's
baseman,
1 for 2 in the
Tony
ball game.
Williams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
Come on now, one time, right here.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at-bat.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over. 11-5, the final tally in this one. The Orioles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Victor Rodriguez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Tony Williams. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Williams.
Let's go now, one time.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
At the plate, Tony William. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tony William, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
やべえ、もう当たり前に勝ってんじゃん、もう。
Hey, have a rip, like you can. Here you go.
いやー、提供だな、その感じだと。
And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, drive it deep, big
Another
guy.
try at 2-2. This is line to left. This is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Tony William.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left as we are all tied at 5.
ですよ、攻撃。
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Riley O'Brien will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, every once in a while you're going to have one of those horror shows, and this guy had one in his last start. Wasn't able to get out of the first inning, took the loss, and it's probably been a long 4 days in between this start here today, so he's looking to forget about that one and at least go deep 4, 5, 6 innings into this one.
Coming to the plate now, Harold Ramirez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's
ready now, Tony William. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tony.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2 out, nobody on. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. McMillan is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Striding in, Elvis Ramiro, and their runners at the corners now.
The designated hitter, Elvis.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in, Everson Pereira. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way.
Pereira.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in to try it again, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
いやー、マジか。
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting.
ありがとうございます。
Stepping in, Harold Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
おー、ちょっと待って。
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
腕。
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Leading off for the Rays, the second baseman, Tony.
Hit out towards second.
Ah.
Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leader. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Into the box now, Tony William, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Tucker waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Baltimore Orioles.
That we got it, I might even guarantee it. When she took me up and turned me right into a paraplegic.
Yankee fan.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience and how they finish a rough season.
3割3分5厘。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. New York find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Blake Snell will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Let's play ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cole Tucker. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Play ball. That's ball 4.
At the plate, Tony William. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
This is one of the better hitters in the game right now, D-Row. Struggling a little bit, hitting under 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, and he's going to have to get scalding hot if he wants to run down this batting title. I don't see it happening right now, the way he's been swinging.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. So stepping in, Tony William, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tony William.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pick.
First pitch on its way.
Good
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
1-1 the count now. From the stretch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. One left for Tampa. So striding in, Elaris Montero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The tag gets one, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Next for New York, Chadwick Tromp.
The batter, the catcher, Chadwick Tromp.
Back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive, but you hate...
Digging in now for the Yankees, Cole Tucker, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Tucker.
Towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Weak roller right side. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Stepping in, Chadwick Tromp. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, I need to see some contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Tony William, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Fouled away.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the second out. Standing in now for the Yankees, Chadwick Tromp, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Ah, くそ。惜しい。どういうこと？くそ。マジか。
Hit ball to second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Runs here.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jordan Yamamoto will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch, he knows how to control the running game, and most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Third, the second baseman.
Now to the plate, Tony Williams, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. A ball and no strikes. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce back in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now in the box, Christian Arroyo, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. It's on the ground out to second, scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in, Vance Vizcaino. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 25 for him on the year, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Callahan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Olsen on second. Nimmo is over at first with 1 away. Ball to third, and they could get 2. He's right there. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Williams.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
0-1, here it comes. In the dirt here. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice.
Now batting, Chadwick Trump.
Catcher, Chadwick Trump.
Third. Way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Center fielder, Ian Happ.
Get out towards second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Tony Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
No one better. Let's go.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Big guy.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faced. Ready once again, Tony William. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Into the corner and slicing foul. Jimenez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb.
第26号ソロホームラン。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
はい。1点差。
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it. Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on.
5打数に4打点。
Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they would pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like boom, boom. Pop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they would pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like boom, boom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom.
アブス戦か。
We show no remorse. Go get a bag, I dip and I score. Catch a tag, we knocking them off. After I hit, boy, she hit the door.
3割3分3厘。いや、
All of this money, and I
こ
gotta
れ
get
規
me
定いく
some
な。
more.
規定は行くっぽいから。
Talk hot, then we run your jaw.
規定は乗るのか。メジャーの規定って何だろう。
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Tampa Bay Rays. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Riley O'Brien is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the base.
Into the box, Tony William. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Vogelbach behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
He's running. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
The designated hitter.
The plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jazz Chisholm. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to... Coming to the plate now, Kevin Biggio.
The first baseman, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. Into the box now, Tony William. He reached on a single in his first try.
William.
From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that.
偉い。さあ、どうですか？これ巻いてるんじゃね？ちょっとこれ巻い、どう？いや、巻いてる？いや、巻いてるって巻いてる！
Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball, so they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right.
いやー、打ち直さなあかん
Hey,
の
one
ですけど。
time, right now. Here we go.
From the belt, the pitch.
はい
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
A bouncer up the middle, right to him. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So in now for Chicago, Nico Horner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Nico Horner.
The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. William has a play, and that retires the side. Standing in, Tony William, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
Hey, nice lift, boy.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach, and their runners at the corners now. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay.
Hey, let her rip.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
I think that steal attempt was all about...
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony William.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this...
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. The next Cub up, Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success.
一応規定打席には到達したか。
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Anthony Kay, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Digging in, Tony Williams had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber.
The 2-2. Out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no run. Now at the plate, Tony Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now a move over to first.
Number 20.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Runner goes for second, and this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ramon Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 3-2 pitch. Gonna be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out. Digging in, Nico Horner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Nico Horner.
On the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Dom Thompson Williams, and their runners at the corners now.
Dom Thompson.
This is popped up. Vogelback makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Striding in once again, Tony Williams. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, he's going to wave him.
The second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
また水差し野郎になる。
Then Vogelbach is next. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And the runner back.
盗塁したら、盗塁のミス高すぎる。
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Gaz.
3 and 2 now. Juan Cedeno would be next. Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. In to score, the runner from third. And he is in there. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Dom Thompson-Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Thompson-Williams.
Casey, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Well, to second, this could be 2. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 4, the Rays 1. Digging in now, Tony William.
The second baseman, Tony Williams.
Hey, drop him in. No one better.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yes!
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now
5-1, the final total in today's game. The Cubbies host road win number 40 on the year.
カブスのキャッチ許さない。アトランタ行ってシアトルか。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Atlanta Braves. Tampa Bay have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Chris Paddock gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. In this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Now at the plate, Tony Williams had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
This is one of the better hitters in the game right now, D-Row. Struggling a little bit, hitting under 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, and he's going to have to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Tony Williams. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Ball 2 now.
Attaboy.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, come on, big dog.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that is through into right field for a single.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. William leads off second with nobody out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Striding into the box, Juan Cedeno.
The catcher, Juan Cedeno.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
And he struck him out.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Let's go now. One time.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Robert. No hits to this point.
Louis Robert.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
The 1-1. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Set down for the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
Kicking ball's bounced out towards second. He's right there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Tommy
The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So another stolen base there. This definitely. In now, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Tony
From the stretch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. And another foul ball. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Throw over to first, back in standing. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Up next for the Rays, Juan Cedeno. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their...
Digging in once again, Tony William.
The second baseman.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
William.
From the stretch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right.
Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Allen.
Catcher, Austin Allen.
The 1-1 home. Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Tony William.
The second baseman, Tony William.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Right here.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hey, no one better. Needy right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Count full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with. Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brent Honeywell gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Dave Bayer wraps it up for the save, his 34th. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ballgame. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Tony William. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Matt Beatty.
Batting fifth,
The 1-2.
Matt.
Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just... Coming to the plate now, Tony William, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Tony William. Pops him up. Edmund is under it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Tony William. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer to their opponent on the mound so far.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 1-0.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitch awfully well. It's a shame.
マリナーズ戦。そうですね、着ていきましたね。多分ね、このままいくと多分2023年か、初めて規定打席に到達したシーズンぐらいかな。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Josh Rogers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Tony William, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, get a good one.
The 1-2 pitch.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Cornelius Randolph.
Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a hard-hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And it takes just one pitch to get the leadoff man here in the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in now for the Mariners, Xavier Edwards, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Rays 4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony William. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball that's in.
1-0 count. Here it is. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Line towards center field. Kellner has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out. Next for Seattle, Cornelius Randolph, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Hard hit ball to second. A dive. He's got it. Touche, sir.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Stepping into the box, Tony Williams.
Right here, one time. Here you go.
Tony.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Xavier Edwards. He got on top of one and was a victim last time. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So nothing. Ready for another chance? Tony Williams. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Cornelius Randolph. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Tampa Bay jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. Luis Castillo claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dave Bayer closes the door for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Darren McCowan, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
So digging in now, Tony Williams had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Kirby Kita. He went deep in the contest last night.
Second baseman.
Ball to second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate, Tony Williams, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Ball! That pitch is out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He loses him on ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Isbell, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Tony William.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in, Julio Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. William is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Standing in, Cornelius Randolph. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Cornelius.
The 3-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Hudson Potts is going to come in now and take over following the injury. Ready now, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Right to him. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Seattle came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Our final one.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Zach Logue gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping in, Tony William. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely.
何やってんだあれ。ちょっと待って。何やってんだ。おい、だって一塁しか。おい、これスクショだ。なんでこれ。何これ。何これ。ガチ何これ。 マジですやばすぎでしょこれ。マジでまだつけてるつけてるつけてる
Another look to first. And
なん
he'll
でお前
get
は
dirty,
普
but
通
he's
の
back
や
in
つかぶ
safely.
ってんだよ。
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Another throw over. And they got him.
チェイスアウトされてるじゃん。
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
キャッチャー2人いるみたいじゃん。ズルだよズル。あ、まだつけてる。
Here
面
it
白
comes.
すぎ。
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that has played.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And ready for his first at-bat, Christian Robinson. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Xavier Edwards, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Edwards.
Here's the 2-1. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. One there, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
At the plate, Leonard Berry. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the belt, kicks and deals. High pop-up. William is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Fries here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
So stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. One in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from the show. So striding in, Pedro Vargas.
Catcher.
Vargas.
5対0。
Round toward the left. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Leading off the inning, Tony William, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he lays off for ball 1.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.J. Smith. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie.
Into the box now, Tony William, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. In now the Mariners DH, Jahmai Jones. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The designated hitter.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Settling in now, J.J. Smith. He singled his last time up.
J.J. Smith.
And there he goes towards second. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Tony William. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. To first, he's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Seattle jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
For the victorious Seattle.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Williams had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late, winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Pops this one up, and this will land foul. No outs, nobody on.
Like you can. Here we go now, huh?
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, come on now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kelnick arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Jared Kelnick. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there.
Now to the plate, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Now in the box, Julio Rodriguez.
Now batting, right fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. The throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Digging in. Tony Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
One time, right now.
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
I got 2-1.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Tony Williams.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
2 balls and a strike to count. Popped him up.
いやー、マジか。
Rizzo has room in foul territory. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony William. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
For the current campaign, William is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
2 strikes.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Drive him in, kid. Let's go.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase.
あれどうあれ
And he makes the catch in the corner.
おー、それてる
They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Rays came through and...
あ、残り7試合。7試合ちょっと連続でヒット打ちたいですね。3割2分7厘。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good.
Next up for the Red Sox, Shed Long. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
2 down now.
Shed Long.
Here we go, guys.
The 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even...
Now batting, Tony William. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight has got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace.
Dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Well, you know what?
久しぶりです。
Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
William is off at first with 2 away. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Striding in for Boston, Domingo Leyba, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And quickly, there are 2 away. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Tony William.
Second baseman.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
William.
Hey, one time right now.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
From the stretch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got...
Digging in and looking for more, Tony William. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, William begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score.
Hey, get a good one.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox 4, the Rays 1. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Guerrero Jr.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. So coming to the plate, Tony William.
The second baseman, Tony William.
Hey, you got it. No one bet. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how?
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Red Sox have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Victor Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here now the 2-2. To third, this could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Coming to the plate now, Tony William. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tony William.
And now pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
2-0.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here you go.
Hit out towards second.
Yes,
And a
sir!
diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Into the box, Jazz Chisholm. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Chisholm.
The set and the 1-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Here's the 2-1. This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitch.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Tony William. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Acuna's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Shed Long.
This thing's far. Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Standing in, Tony William. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back. Closer.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The final score tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
For the victorious Rays, 5 runs on.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show is next.
Can't nobody else do it like this. Way too fresh.
Riley O'Brien out of Idaho will be the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Digging in, Guillermo Ruiz. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 1-1. Here it is. And gets this one down. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. 9 men come to the plate. Digging in now, Tony William. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And he takes ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field, for the bottom of the first inning and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher, they're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Tony Williams, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tony Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Let it fly right here.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it.
Digging in, Shed Long. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Long.
On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back, no double play. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Williams.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Oh, no, that hit him. And they'll apply the tag here for the out. And this has to be ready once again. Tony Williams 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Anthony Kay, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in. Now at the plate, Shed Long, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The second baseman.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding in once again, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Willie Adames is on deck. Grounded up the first baseline, but foul.
Come on, big guy, your pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2. In now, Tony William. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, I've heard that up there, huh?
From the belt, kicks and deals. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Popped him up. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. And now the Red Sox DH, DJ Stewart.
Number 29.
Here we go.
The 1-2. Sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Guillermo Ruiz. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Round to short. This could be 2. Adames picks it up. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Red Sox lead it 9-2. Up next for the Rays, Tony William. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Let it rip right here.
Come on, big guy, see it.
The 1-0.
Right here. That's out.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Come on.
Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Rays 3. Digging in once again, Tony Williams.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Tony Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Better. Let's go, kid.
Fouled away.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has...
ちょっと待ってて。
One of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 2-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
All right, here we go, making things interesting with an RBI knock to cut the deficit to 2. Maybe we can get this offense going.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Stephen Braun.
残りの3戦打撃専門にさあ5年目最後の3年間
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Shelby Eubanks gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Let's play ball.
Striding into the box, Tony Williams had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's fourth right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top three guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the fourth. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Tony Williams.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Now here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Let's go, kid.
Here's the pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Popped him up. Mixon is there. One away. So striding forward now, Tony Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Brito takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Tony Williams. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-1.
Oh. Oh.
Be nice and patient, one at a time.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Nate Pearson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Tony William. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Zimmer leads off first with 1 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Coming to the plate now, Tony William.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tony.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Back goes Grisham, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony William. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Beer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Alek Manoah, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Stepping into the box, Tony William, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit, and maybe not what he was.
It's Sunday.
Ready for another chance? Tony William. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Stepping up now, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And another foul ball.
そう天皇賞ね。あ、これ最終戦です。契約が見れますよ。
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
最終戦なんでね。
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Tony William. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Tony William.
Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beer comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, One strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Now the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's, well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.
最後4の1。打率3年ぶり3割達成。目標にしてた記録を達成できましたんで、いいでしょう。シーズン終了。今季はシーズン4位ですね。72勝90敗。残念ながら、5年目で実に4年ぶりに90敗したということで。リーグ4位だ。最終的な成績ご紹介しましょう。打率が138試合出場して打率が3割2分4厘、ホームラン27本、打点83、30通り、出塁3割6分、中率5割2分、OPS883、前年とよりもそんなに変わんないですね。そうです、7割1分4厘、バーが 6.9、 エラーが2ですね。失策が2。ウィリアムだよね、これゴールドグラブ。これゴールドグラブウィリアムですね。ウィリアムゴールドグラブ賞。あー、マジルールじゃん。いやー、いいっすね。今季はね、3割、2年ぶり3割達成できました。自己最高ですね、これね。自己最高の。でね、それに対してホームランのね、打点はちょっと、減少してしまったんですけど、平気的な成績ですね。来季、今季 FA になりますんで、どうなるかってことですね。パドレス、カブス、レッツ、この勝ち越してるチームですね。はい。パドレス、カブス、レッツ、そしてロッキーズ、そしてパドレス、パイレーツも候補ですね。このままいくと。はい。そしてメッツも候補です。ワイでタイガーね、この 交互になりますね。ナショナルリーグは。オフシーズン。ヨロマサンチェス引退。FA です。あ、クリーブランドから来てる。あ、セントルイスから来てる。嘘。セントルイス来てる。うわー。いやー、でもどっちも嫌ですね。レイズからの、あれはなしか。あ、来た。メッツ来た。メッツ来た。嘘。来た。メッツ来た。これはメッツでしょう。さあ、新しい舞台に行きましょうということで。8年契約ですね。8年総額。8年総額。これ来ましたね。メッツですか。メッツいいっすね。メッツですか。いいですね、いいですね。いい球団だ。いやー、いいですね。8年契約か。ってことは、35歳までですか。7年契約 ?27 の34歳。24億。はあ。2億4800万ドルってことこれ。
Una vez de buen humor me escapé para el club. Encima dentro había amigos que eran de la cruz. Ahí como que todo se descontroló y terminé con menos plata que víctima Robin Hood. Y ay, te juro que no me di cuenta. Ay, ahora como vuelvo pa' casa, solo me quedó agua en el bolsillo. Era una moneda para el casino. Ahí comprendí que era mi destino. Solo tenías un tiro y aposté al 23. Entonces todo me robé. ¿Qué me va a decir usted?
よし、これでいきましょう。トニー・ウィリアム、次の球団、ニューヨークメッツでございます。8年契約。はい、ということで、メッツにやってきてまいりました。次回からメッツで頑張っていきたいと思いますんで、よろしくお願いいたします。ということで、お疲れ様でーす。